Alright, so let's try this again.
Whoa. Account creation failed, I guess I'm linking my PC account then. I
Yeah, you
must
could do
already
that.
have the character.
Alright. So what kind of race did you want to make? Because that pretty much determines everything.
Um, uh, I don't know. I have to find out in a second.
Bonuses in heavy armor and health regeneration.
Kazi, if you meow one more time, I'm putting you away. Waiting for it.
Am I gonna make an Argonian? Am I gonna make a giant dragon man? Giant dragon knight. Muscular and large.
Wait for it.
Or just straight up muscular. Or just straight up large. Alright, we're going mesomorph. As tall as can be.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm just gonna make this dragon bro till you get back. Oh, it's gonna be Puff the Magic Dragon. Body marking. Yeah, I can't see any of that shit, so that doesn't really matter to me. Torso size. The biggest torso you can get. Biggest chest you can get. Smallest gut you can get. We're not fat, guys.
Nope.
That waist. Damn arms. Those hands. Damn hips. Alright. Posterior dimensions. That just makes my tail thicker.
Give me a second here.
There we go. I'm pretty convincing dragon.
Fuck. Okay. Hey, so didn't Ryan go to Charlotte?
Yeah, he did. He's here. He's with Hunter. Yeah.
I figured.
When you increase the age on Argonians, it just like makes your skin a little bit lighter. How do I change my fucking audio mix? Because this is ridiculous. Sound and screen. Okay, audio output settings. Oh, that doesn't help. Devices. Audio devices.
I get back from work and Kazi's like, play with me. I haven't seen you all day. Pay attention to me. Play. I want to play. I want to play right now. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. No. Look at me. Me. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Just like, nah. Fuck you, cat. Oh. Alright. Been gone all fucking day. Come back to that stupid cat. Alright, I guess I'm gonna try to find the account info here. Whoa. Won't let me log in. Okay. So confusing.
This is ridiculous.
Let me just let me log in, damn it. What's going on?
I'm making an Argonian and I'm kind of just fucking around. It looks really fucking dumb. Yep, I'm not gonna make an Argonian. If I did the Ebonheart pack, that'd probably just make it Nord, I think. Two-handed weapons, health regen, frost resistance. I'm gonna make a new character with you regardless of what you make, just because that's gonna be easier for me. I won't have to like wait for you to finish the starting shit.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second
Randomize. Randomize. Randomize.
Hey, did you see the
The fuck is that?
little mini game that Google has on their
What
main
else?
page today?
Nope.
Basically, I think it's Beethoven making, yeah, making you're basically composing his songs, or putting them together at least. I did that just because, you know, I figured I was just like, oh, why not? It's cool. I like classical music. Kind of interesting sometimes, the stuff that they have on there. Alright. Also, I should let you know I left my TV remote over there.
Oh yeah, I know. I found it.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, come on, damn it.
Alright, John Luke. What are you doing?
Nick, I am trying to use my Wii gamepad as a controller or remote. It's not working because I'm guessing it's out of battery. Alright, how about now? Yeah. Let's try this. Found my user ID. Found out what that is. I'm just gonna try to extrapolate.
Wood Elf Dragon Knight.
Oh, that sounds cool.
I'm gonna be the littlest wood elf you ever did see. Yeah, that's actually pretty similar to what my build is now. Yep, good with that. Oh, this is gonna be entertaining. Super heroic. What does that look like? Just big fucking jaw.
Failed. Nick, give me 1 second while I find this damn account.
Alright, angular, soft. We're gonna go with the happy metal. I'm just kidding. I don't wanna look like a child.
Alright.
Age, we're just gonna be a very old little wood elf. Oh, just kidding. Just a little bit of crow's feet. Just the perfect amount of crow's feet. That's what we need. Adornment. I don't know what that means. That eye patch, though. Oh, there we go. That mustache. That mustache is probably gonna stay. Oh. Or that, since that's what I actually look like IRL. Oh, hey. Alright, dude from the Hunger Games. Oh yeah, that's right, they can have horns. I totally forgot about that. That was, yeah. Well, shit. You know everyone else is gonna pick horns. So. Let's go with the fancy mustache. Hairstyle. What you got? Oh. Man. That goes downhill so quickly. Bald. I'm actually leaning toward bald. Oh, I wish I could do that with my hair. Wait, what the what?
Oh my god.
Huh. Nice braid, bro. Oh. Well, are those supposed to be dreadlocks? I guess it's gonna have to be bald because all of these look pretty dumb. Bald. Bald elf. Bald wood elf. Hair color. Well, that doesn't really matter now, does it? Yes. My white mustache. Head marking. Oh, that's why I looked like I was wearing makeup. Because I was.
Alright, so turns out that the most challenging part of Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited is linking your old account to the game.
Yeah, that's why I just made a new one.
Yeah, I probably should have done that.
Can you change the color of these markings?
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and download the PC version. Just because. Just because.
That
Alright,
doesn't
come right
sound good.
back. What?
Downloading the PC version just because. Forehead
Yeah,
slope.
why not?
I don't know what that means. There we go. That looks a bit more human. I'm just gonna go through here trying to make this dude look human.
Alright.
Lower them cheekbones, dear God. Give him a wider jaw. A more shallow chin. And where do I get to mess with his eyes? Neck size. A bit thicker. My neck is about the size of my jawline. Ear
Oh, hey,
size.
so I didn't get fired today.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, that's always really good. I didn't either.
Yeah, I honestly thought I was gonna suffer some kind of punishment. I also don't know if I'll be able to leave tomorrow. I talked to my boss about that too. He said, well, I'm gonna have to talk to, the customers and see if, there are any deadlines that, I promised them, and I'll let you know when I'm done doing that. And that's basically what he was like. So, tomorrow I should find out whether or not I'm leaving. And I also found the route that I usually take back from work to get home was blocked off by all kinds of fire trucks and police cars and whatnot. So I took the right that was right before that, and it ended up taking me to the bridge that takes me out of Wilmington. And I had to ride down there for like, I don't know, 10 miles because there was no way back. So I took that, and that was part of the reason why I came back so much later tonight. But yeah, it was definitely that happened right after another interesting thing that doesn't usually happen. Someone broke down on the side of the road, and I'm still like pissing distance from the river. It's like basically there's River Road, and it's right next to the river, and it's a bunch of people. Like every time I drive down there, I just see jobs. So there's a lot of people that drive down there, at all hours of the day and night. And I see this guy, he's broken down on the side of the road, and I'm like, hey, people have helped me out recently with my car. I'm gonna try to send one back out to the universe, So I turn around, I pull up behind this guy, and he tells me the funniest thing. He said, I'm pretty sure my mic's cutting out now. He says, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but for some reason, every now and again, my car will just shut off out of nowhere
This is
while it's
alternator.
running. I was thinking it could have been that too, but I'm looking. His hood's already opened up and everything, and I'm thinking it's the distributor cap. But I haven't really dealt with any distributor cap type issues for a long time because my car does not have a distributor cap. It is a diesel. So, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, this distributor cap looks pretty fucking new. And he's like, yeah, that got put in pretty recently. And I was like, yeah, well, looks like it. And this might be what the problem is. He's like, yeah, actually, you know what? Sometimes I take this out and but anyway, long story short, I helped this guy out with his car. And while I'm helping him out, another car, a little white sedan, pulls up behind my car, and I don't really see that until I go back to my car to get something. I forget what. I went back to Caboose for something, and I'm thinking like, when's this guy gonna get out of his car, you know? Because I come back to help out this dude, and this guy doesn't get out of the car. He's just there. I'm thinking he's probably part of port security. And I told the guy, because he didn't see this car behind Caboose, you know, because it's Caboose. There's a little sedan behind it. You have to like really walk around Caboose to see this thing. It's really close to my bumper. And I was like, yeah, so there's another car that pulled up behind me. Maybe he'll help us out, but he hasn't gotten out yet. And the guy's like, oh, that's weird. I was like, yeah, or he's scanning my tag because it's outdated. Or something, you know. The tag's not out of date. You know, I didn't tell him that. I told him, you know, my tag was out of date. It's just that the sticker isn't up to date. And that's fine. So the guy's just there, and eventually we just see this car pass us by, and turns out there's an insignia on the side of it, and it's the port security insignia. I see it every fucking day. One of the port security guys who just drove right by us, could clearly see that somebody was in trouble, and as he's passing us by, you know, he could see all of this, you know, he could see that the guy was broken down on the side of the road, and instead of, you know, instead of stopping by, he just keeps on fucking going, and the guy that I'm working with, he's like, what? Why he didn't even stop? He's a part of the police, and he didn't stop to help or anything. Didn't even nothing. It's like not even to see if we were doing something wrong. And I was like, yeah, it's so weird. And you know, we finally got his car started, and I told the guy, I was like, you know, if I were you, I would just chill here for a minute. You know, make sure everything's running fine. Make sure it doesn't just shut off again, and I'll stick around. If something happens, call your mechanic buddy that you told me about. And he's like, yeah, man, hey, thanks again. You know, it's good to know that, you know, people are willing to stop and help a guy on the side of the road, you know, and do more than the police. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty, yeah, you know, strange day. Today's been a strange day. Alright, so I'm gonna be, what race should I be? What race do you want to be?
Oh, that's a good question. I made a wood elf.
Okay.
I also have
elf?
another, I have a Khajiit, which is the same faction as the wood elf, but I'm making a wood elf right now that I actually kind of like.
Okay, why can I not be a wood elf? I can only be dark elf, Nord, and Argonian.
Because you need to change your alliance. Go up.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh. So you're with the Aldmeri Dominion, I'm guessing?
Yes. Yeah. Your faction determines what races you can play as. Basically, one race is like the mage, one race is the rogue, and one race is the tank.
I want to be a tank, but you can be, I mean...
You can be either. It doesn't really matter. You get like little nuanced min-max kind of stuff, depending on what race you choose.
Alright. So if I choose Aldmeri Dominion, I have to be a high elf, I'm guessing, to be a tank. Or is that Khajiit? Because I know wood elves are not going to be fucking tanks. Or are they?
My wood elf is a dragon knight.
Alright. Dragon Knight it is. High elf. I'm gonna be a high elf. Okay, that's interesting. Templar, what's that? Nope. No, I don't want magic. I really just want something really just straight balls to the wall melee. Templar, Sorcerer, Dragon Knight. I guess Dragon Knight is their all melee class, right? Nick?
Dragon Knight is a Pokemon. It's their main tank. Templar is like a paladin class as far as I can understand. The other ones are pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna make this guy super fucking muscular. I like how they choose large instead of fat. That's the polar opposite of thin, and they choose large.
I got it. I figured out my guy.